she continued to show that she had symptoms of something more serious. So Friday, we took her back to that pediatrician. Her regular pediatrician was very busy. I think somebody was contracted COVID within there, something like that. I can't remember exactly. I don't want to say something was going on. I don't know if that would have made a difference. Who knows? So we went back there. They ordered the test for the specific hemolytic urine. They ordered the test for that specific E. coli that causes HOS, and we had to get it pre-approved because it's about a $1,600 to $2,000 test, depending your insurance. The pre-approval actually got denied the following week. That doesn't matter, but we weren't really set on waiting for that test to come back, so we took her to a specific urgent care in Taylorsville. Shout out to them; they did a good job. They at first as well, though everybody did well. I think sometimes there's some constraints, but they ordered a different test that just showed like, hey, is there E. coli present? Not a specific E. coli, right? And she slowly declined. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday and Sunday, she hit rock bottom. In those 2 days, we changed 90 diapers, and she was very lethargic. We were quite concerned for her health and well-being in her life. So we got the stool sample kit Friday night, submitted Saturday, came back Monday morning like, hey, yep, go get a renal panel. Renal panel came back. The hospital that we took her to was not Primary Children's at first, just because we want to get the renal panel to make sure. This is what they said. They kept missing her vein. They missed it once, and they looked at me dead in the eye and said, hey, I don't want to scare you, but she's really sick. Usually they're freaking out. And I'm like, yeah, think I'm here for fun. I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to offend. The only people that know that are the phlebotomist and myself, right? I was pretty upset about that. And I tried not to be upset about that, as difficult that was. But Monday, we submitted. We got her in the hospital, right, where she got blood transfusions and stuff. So anyways, that's what it is. Hemolytic uremic syndrome causes failed kidneys. And now she's on the verge of getting a transplant, right? But hemolytic uremic syndrome, the main causes is, at least when we spoke to the general surgeon, the number one cause is petting zoos. So you want to make sure you wash your hands after. And not just petting zoos, that you're dealing with any animal, make sure you wash your hands after. Because you just never know if they're carrying feces on them or whatever. That's the warning from the news, right? That's, hey, like, look, make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you cook your meat to proper temperatures and handle them appropriately. Make sure you wash your produce. You see quite often in the news that somebody had E. coli from lettuce. That's really, really common. And so I wanted to talk about the investigation aspect, kind of how that went, kind of my disappointment on it, and kind of how that goes. So I think it was August 10th that, so we get admitted into Primary Children's. They tell us, oh, don't worry, the health department will reach out to you. They did call one time, and I kept calling back. I'd missed their call because my daughter was getting dialysis at the time, and it was like a 5 or 6 hour, it is a 5 or 6 hour ordeal every time she gets something like that. So it's a long process, sucks really bad. But, so I missed their phone call. I called them back, I think 12 times. It took a while. I can't explain why or whatever. I'm not going to hate on them or whatever. I wasn't necessarily happy it was so hard to get a hold of them. But I got a hold of them. This is what they told me, verbatim. Well, we inspect them regularly and must be an anomaly.